Hey guys, Undercover Dudes all the way from down with the patch review of Belly of the Beast, which was released on the 19th of January 2012 American time. Let's get started. This is it. This is a break we've been waiting for. January's game update is sending you into battle against our most dangerous enemy, the Nemexis Corporation. Check out the Belly of the Beast to see what's in store for you. Naturally, we wouldn't send you into battle without the best firepower we could find. That's why we've improved a new NX weapon, a new GP weapon, and a number of deadly little goodies available in Bubba's Gun Emporium. If that's not enough, you can always get yourself a mysterious killer and see if you can nab a new epic assault rifle. There's all kinds of awesome things to shoot at in the Belly of the Beast update. First up is the map that the update is named after, Belly of the Beast. Belly of the Beast is an 8-player fighting match which pits your team in Nemexis HQ on a mission to eradicate the corporation once and for all. You start in the basement of multi-story skyscraper and fight your way to the very top, known as the Sky Lounge. From there, the player is confronted with Dread. Dread is a gunship armed to the teeth with the most deadly and weaponry, including miniguns on both wings and the fast-firing rocket launcher that will rip anybody to shreds if you stand in its path. Belly the Beast takes approximately 10 to 15 minutes to finish depending on the team and has the standard 3 difficulty types, normal, hard and extreme. This map features enemies that are different from the terrorists and infected from other maps. In this map, ninja-like soldiers guard the tower, but they're nearly identical AI-wise to the terrorists in the way of movement and actions, so the actual gameplay of the enemies you face is not as new as most had expected. Rewards for Belly the Beast are a red Ninjato for hard completion and a golden Ninjato for extreme completion. These weapons are both melee weapons, with both having increased statistics from the normal Ninjato that players can buy from the store. However, the gold has a higher damage rating than the red, meaning that extreme would obviously be a more harder mode, meaning a better reward. My personal opinion of this map is that it's a nice refresher from the normal gameplay modes, but isn't something I could have prolonged enjoyment out, just because after all, it's just shooting bots. The great but exploitable EXP and GP is great for people that want to rank up fast, but overall it isn't going to overtake elimination of my most favourable modes. This new patch is just not the map, it also includes many other parts which I'll go into detail now. The first series of additions to the game is the new abilities Nexon introduced. For people that have taken the break from combat arms or just don't know what they are, abilities are similar to perks from Call of Duty. The first one is Parting Gift. With this ability equipped, you drop a small frag grenade at your feet when you're taken down. It's not as powerful as the M67 frag grenade, but it finishes your foe off easily enough. It requires 2 open slots to equip and does not function in quarantine region or any match where explosives are restricted. It has been confirmed that this grenade does 33 damage and drops off at a farther range. Now the second one is Opportunist. Don't let the gun your foe drop, but know he's got something better stashed away. This ability will open up a dead player's backpack and drop one of the weapons stored there. You have 10 seconds to pick it up before it becomes fair game, so no time to dally. This requires 2 open slots to equip. Thank you to Master Game for the gameplay of these 2 last abilities. Their channel link will be in the description below. Now the third one is Spoils of War. Nothing wrong with a little plunder. Take any weapon that has any foolhardy soldiers dropped and turn it in some quick GP. Be careful though, you're going to be sitting duck when this is going on. Only 10 GP per weapon and can only be used 10 times per match. This requires 2 open ability slots to equip. Thank you to Lazy Boy for the gameplay, his channel link will be in the description below. Relentless. Death just got a little cheaper. Having this ability equipped will decrease your respawn time, getting you back in the fight faster. This does not function in any mode that doesn't allow respawns like Elim Pro, Search and Destroy, Fire Team, Quad Team Regen, or Last Man Standing. It also requires 3 open slots to equip. Out of all these, Relentless is definitely the best. A faster respawn can mean a win or loss when it comes to a fast-paced game or CDF or bombing run. Parting Gift is a bit controversial. Remember what happened in Modern Warfare 2? Opportunist is alright for a slow-paced game like S&D, but for the majority of the time it won't be useful. Spoils of War is just rubbish in my opinion, not worth the 1 slot. You're getting 10 GP, and you're going to use it 10 times per match, and you're pretty much exposed. That's 100 GP you can get maximum per game, and to be honest, it's just not worth it. Now, for people that have not been up to times with combat arms, every month Nexon releases a new edition of the Mysterious Crate series, all the way from A to Z. These crates have a random assortment of weapons, but it's guaranteed to be at least 7 days. This month is K and holds the ultra rare Declan's F2000 Epic, which can be obtained for permanent. Other permanent NX rare weapons are the LNA6A1 Super Magnum, M590 CQB Marines, and the MK48 Mod O Camo. Permanent NX standard weapons are G3060 Valkyrie, Fame SAF, VB Barapi LP02, PSG mod, Desert Eagle SE, and Anaconda Gold. However, the majority of the time you get a duration spanning from 7 to 30 days, with a few 90 days chucked in. The full list of weapons are on the screen. The next part of this review is the weapons. For each weapon I'll give a little bit of a mini review and quickly go over the gun, finishing it up with a rating out of 10. The first weapon in this patch is a highly controversial MK40 motto. The following passage is the next description of the weapon. The MK40 motto is an assault rifle based on the venerable M14. When the US Navy SEALs needed a lighter and more compact version of this classic assault rifle, the result was this deadly beauty. The MK40 motto is made of lightweight aircraft alloy. It is perfect for special operations and quick assault missions, but can operate in any combat scenario. It is 650 NX for 30 days, 1190 NX for 90 days, and 2490 NX for permanent duration. Because it's NX weapon, it has no rank requirement. Now, the stats of this weapon are: damage is 47, portability is 61, rate of fire is 70, accuracy is 81, recoil is 65, and the firing modes are auto and single. This weapon, in all honesty, could be said to be the most overpowered weapon in the game. The 47 damage, coupled with ridiculous 70 rate of fire, completely outperforms the G3060, which is known to be the best weapon in the game. Taking its low, predictable recoil and its high in-game accuracy, the MK40 motto is definitely, in my opinion, the best gun in combat arms. Deadly in close range, exceptional in medium, and fantastic at far, the MK40 is the ultimate jack of all trades. 9.5 out of 10. The next weapon is the Tango 51. The following passage is the next description of the weapon. The Tango 51 is a tactical firing rifle designed from the ground up to emphasize bullet alignment and precision engineering. That means that it is pretty much an incredibly accurate firearm suitable for any sniper's need. This is a redesign of the classic M700, featuring easier loading, less slippage, and improved accuracy. 1 day is 1400 GP, 7 days is 6860 GP, 30 days is 27,300 GP, and 90 days is 75,600 GP. Is unlocked at Captain Free. The stats of this weapon are: damage 98, portability 44, rate of fire 10, accuracy 98, recoil 63, and the fire mode is bolt action. This weapon may seem like just any other bolt action sniper rifle in the game, as Nexon's released a ridiculous amount of them in the last couple of months, but to me, it's different. Statistics wise, it's pretty much the same as the TPG, DSR, etc, but it has an extremely fast scoping time, making this weapon much more deadly. With its 98 damage, most would think it's a strong 2-hit kill, but to me it's actually 1-hit kills most of the time. The real reason I like it is because of how it looks. I've always liked the M24, and this gun just looks much better, with a hint of the M700 from COD 4. When you really look at it, it's the little things that count. The fast scoping and looks make it much more better than the TPG and DSR series. Now to me, it has a faster scoping time. Now to you, the TPG could have a faster scoping time, but to me, this gun, the Tango 51, scopes in much faster in my opinion. 8.5 out of 10. Now the third weapon for today is the FRF2. Now this is Nexon's description of it. The FRF2 is an upgrade to the standard French FR1, that's a bit of a mouthful, sniper rifle. It's firmly shielded along the barrel to hide the sniper from heat-seeking equipment, as it can be upgraded with more power and engineered for better accuracy. This weapon evolved from the French MAS 36 sniper rifle, bringing it with a long and storied history. It has a wealth of modern attachments for it, but keeps with the tried and true bolt action loading. Now the damage for this weapon is 100, portability is 46, rate of fire is 16, accuracy is 98, and the recoil is 65. Now this is pretty much the same as the TPG, the same as the DSR. There's no real difference from it. If you want to, if you're looking for a new sniper rifle that you want to buy permanent, this could be it, because it's got a new scope. It's got the scope of the M200, and it's got a 10 round magazine, which is quite nice if you want to go on massive streaks and you just put extended mags on. It makes it a little bit better. But to be honest, there is no real reason, if you have a TPG, if you have a DSR, you have any real sniper rifle, if you have like an L96, yeah, that's a reason to buy this gun, because it is, quite better than the normal L9. Pretty much, this gun is just really just a copy and paste, change the model, change the stats a tiny bit, like literally 1 on each, maybe. The damage is 100, 1-hit kill, portability, who really cares, rate of fire, who really cares, it's a bolt action, accuracy 98, 100, same same thing, and the recoil we don't really need to care about. So pretty much it's the same as the TPG and the same as the DSR. I've had my hands in it, it's alright, but you know, I can't really give it a rating. Just my rating is same as the TPG, same as the DSR. Now the last weapon for today is the Declan's F2000 Tactical. Now this weapon pretty much is just an upgrade of the normal F2000 Tactical that you can buy in the store. Now the description of this weapon from Nexon is while the F2000 Tactical model is no slouch on the battlefield, Declan has spent considerable time and funds getting this firearm to another level. So pretty much it's just an upgraded weapon of this gun. So you're thinking, okay, it's an epic weapon, it should be good. Yes, it is good. From the gameplay scene right now, the first thing you're looking at, the recoil. So I'll go through the stats right now. The damage, the 42, portability is 69, rate of fire is 74, accuracy is 87, and the recoil is 65. Now you're looking at that recoil in 65, and you're looking down these scopes in the ACOG. You see how little it kicks up. A great weapon. Because of the recoil, I would buy it because I'm a massive fanatic that I like low recoil, nice and accurate. And you look at the accuracy as well, very good, 87 accuracy. You can pinpoint, get headshots across the map, no problem. The rate of fire, nice and controllable, not too high and not too low. It's just in that butter zone where you know it doesn't go out of control, but it keeps it in that zone where you can get lots of kills. Portability on the higher side of assault rifles at 70, not the usual lower than more like the 60s and 55s. This is actually very good for portability. So as you can see how fast this guy runs in the gameplay, and the damage, you know, just tops it off. A nice solid 3-hit kill, and you know you can go to 4 hits when you go to longer range, but still the recoil and accuracy keep you in line. Pretty much I've not had my hands on this weapon, but to me it seems very good. And if you were to get it, from a case, I would suggest just renewing absolute heck out of it, because it seems like a great weapon, overpowered for its class, but you know it's an epic weapon. What do you guys expect? And also it comes in burst and autos, so you know the burst mode if you want to be even more pinpoint, and auto if you just want to go crazy. Now this gameplay of the last 3 weapons, the MK14, F1, the Tango, and the last 4 weapons, I apologize, they're all from Aberrant Ascension. The gameplay is from Aberrant Ascension. Now this is an actual team that pull out reviews literally hours after the weapon has come out. So let's say a patch happens at 10 o'clock. They'll have a review at 1 o'clock. It's ridiculous how fast I do this review. Now the F2000 one they did, I got this gameplay from, they only did this today, so I had to go and take out a little part and just redo a bit of this commentary, but still the fact that they got it that quickly is unbelievable. So if you guys want to check them out, they're honestly the best reviewing team. They've overtaken Baxter in my mind, because they're so active. They got pinpoint reviews, they go straight to the thing, they don't just, you know, hide on, they just don't ramble on, they go straight to the point, and that's what you want in a review. So if you guys want to check them out, their link is in the description, so you know, just check them out, have a look at the reviews, and just say Undercover Dudes brought you. There are 2 new Forge weapons this month, being SDG44 and the NG34. The SDG is the first of the 2. The following passage is Nexon's description of the weapon. The SDG44 is considered to be the first modern assault rifle and was first deployed in Germany in 1944. It filled in that defensive role between the smaller submachine guns that didn't have the effective range and the larger machine guns that were too heavy to be carried around by more than one person. A replica from World War II and a model for the AK-47 as well. Few weapons are as reliable and simple as this weapon. Due to this weapon being a forged weapon, it takes a standard gun. Its standard weapon is the AK-74U. The AK-74U is 1 day for 800 GP, 7 days for 3,920 GP, 30 days for 15,600 GP, and 90 days for 43,200 GP. It also requires 7 replica pallets. The stats of the weapon are: damage is 45, portability is 55, rate of fire is 70, accuracy is 85, and recoil is 67. Now this weapon, for having no rank restriction and being GP, is a fantastic gun. A solid 3-hit kill coupled with great accuracy make this gun deadly at close and long range. However, the recoil is a bit weird, going instantly diagonal in scope if you go full auto. Consistent tap firing is needed at long range. Click a bit too early and the recoil rockets on the diagonal, wrecking your aim. However, if you can tame this beast, it is a great weapon, perfect for people already suited to PC FPS games. 8 out of 10. Now the MG34 was the second. The following passage is Nexon's description of the weapon. A German air-cooled machine gun, first deployed in 1935 and widely considered one of the best of the early machine guns. It was one of the first dual-purpose guns that could be fed from a drum for single-person use or via a bell as an infantry support weapon. A replica from World War II, this is a modification of the MG30. Not only is it a devastating light machine gun, it can serve as an anti-aircraft gun if set on a tripod. Due to this being a forged weapon, it needs a standard weapon. Its standard weapon is the MK48. MK48 is 1 day for 1050 GP, 7 days for 5390 GP, 30 days for 20,475 GP, 90 days for 56,700 GP, and it has a rank restriction of private. Now the statistics of this weapon are: damage is 48, portability is 32, rate of fire is 80, accuracy is 61, and recoil is 71, and obviously it has a firing mode of full auto. However, I'm not very keen with this weapon. Honestly, I just don't really like it. The damage and rate of fire is better than most machine guns. The recoil is much more evident than the normal MK48 because the MG34 fires much too fast. Because of this, it makes the MG34 have more recoil and a bigger spread, making it only very good for close range, where the MK48 can be taken out the medium and possibly long. Overall, I would not suggest this weapon. The normal MK48 is just much better overall. 6.5 out of 10. Now the last weapon is the PSG Mod Camo Mark II, which is an upgradable weapon. The following passage is next in the description of the gun. Little things can mean a lot. Bubby installed a fast action trigger and a high speed scope that allows for a faster firing rate and faster targeting. Hold on to this beauty if Bubba lets you get your mitts on it. The weight reducing overhaul of the PSG-1 Mod Camo has been fitted with a fast action trigger for increased rate of fire and a high speed scope that allows for much faster targeting. Hold on to this beauty if Bubba lets you get your mitts on it. The statistics of this weapon are: damage is 95, portability is 35, rate of fire is 23, accuracy is 95, recoil is 55, and the firing mode is semi-auto. Now, due to the lack of people actually owning this weapon, the PSG Mod Camo, yet alone upgrading it, I have not had the chance to use this weapon in-game. However, I have used the PSG mod, and I don't believe it's a great weapon. Many other weapons nearly all outclass it, and even with the improvements, I doubt it will be even a half-skilled bolt action user. Now, this Mark II version probably will be better and could be usable in certain situations, but bolt actions will beat you 99% out of 100. It's just such a great advantage having a bolt action rifle over a semi-automatic. There's also a new event that has some awesome prizes: Gridiron Warfare. Are you ready for some carnage? From January 19th to February the 5th, 2012, throwing a bomb will take a whole new meaning in Combat Arms. Combat Arms Command is celebrating the strategy, grace, and mind-blowing violence of football. I call it American football because I'm Australian, with a very own Gridiron Warfare event. Between January 19th and February the 5th, 2012, be on the lookout for Gridiron badges. These coin-shaped badges will be dispersed in various ways throughout the game. Here's what you can do to pick them up. 1 badge, log in every day during the event. 1 badge, complete your first daily job every day of the event. 5 badges, complete your second daily job in 1 day. 15 badges, complete your third daily job in 1 day. 1 or 3 badges, spin the roulette wheel after a match. On February 3rd to 5th, completing 3 daily jobs will net you 45 badges, and that's pretty important. I'll tell you why later. Now on Friday, January 27th and Monday, February the 6th, we'll check out your score and award prizes based on how many badges you managed to collect. Keep those badges in your inventory. Now, 50 Gridiron badges, 7-day Gridiron Guard, 70 Gridiron badges, 30-day Gridiron Guard, 80 Gridiron badges, 1 day Azazel and a 30-day Gridiron Guard, 100 Gridiron badges, a 7-day Azazel and a 30-day Gridiron Guard, 400 Gridiron badges, 30-day Azazel, 30-day Gridiron Guard and a 7-day Gridiron Grenade, 1000 Gridiron badges, 90-day Azazel, 90-day Gridiron Guard, and 90-day Gridiron Grenade. Now, the Gridiron Guard is a headgear that has 60% headshot protection, 5% sprint stamina, and 3% speed boost. Now, the Azazel is a very, very good assault rifle that's only given out in events like this, so check out the link below for my review on it, because I go into detail about the damage and stuff, much more detail than the mini reviews than I said before. I actually go into the medium, long. I go pretty detailed with this weapon, so if you want to know if it's worth getting all these badges, make sure you check it out. Now, also, the Gridiron Grenade has no official stats. However, it should be the same as the M69HE. Now, the 15 players with the most gridiron badges at the end of the event will receive the following. Now, first prize, a Logitech Review mouse, HD LCD TV 32-inch flat screen, and a Comet Arms branded iPod. That is something to work for. Second prize, Logitech G9330 headset, Logitech G500 mouse, Logitech G510 keyboard, and Comet Arms branded iPod. So if you want to get a new set out, a headset, a mouse, and a keyboard, aim for second prize because that's got a lot of good stuff on there. Now for third, the fifth, Logitech G93 headset, Logitech G500 mouse, and a Logitech G510 keyboard. Pretty much the same as second without the iPod. Now the iPod is pretty sick. It's an iPod with Comet Arms on it. Come on, what can you expect? Now 6th to 9th, Logitech G35 headset, Logitech G400 mouse, and that's pretty much it for 6th to 9th. Now 10th to 15th get 25k in X, which is pretty nice. Now, to fix bugs from last patch or ongoing issues is the Glue Ace and Parafoul are now the correct size in first person view. Now, when I did a review in it was quite an initial review. I thought that's how it's supposed to be, kind of like small, you know, you can see most, but it's actually, it was quite a glitch. So in now, it's quite bigger and actually feels like it has more power. I don't know if they buffed it or something like that, but the Glue Ace and Parafoul are now the correct size. Now, equip abilities are now visible while dead, so when you're respawning or just waiting, on the right hand side it's got like all the abilities a person using, which is nice. They've also fixed a clipping issue with the FAM SAF. Now I haven't seen this in game, but Nexum would have known about, so that's why they fixed it. Now there's a couple ongoing issues from this patch. The parting gift ability warns that it's not functional in several game modes. It should only be non-functional in quarantine region. The rewards for Nemexis HQ do not appear correct in third-person perspective. Now, the Relentless abilities description does not include that the ability functions in hired guns. Selecting a mode in Quick Start will prevent players from later selecting any mode. This can be reset by changing the server setting in Quick Start. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this breakdown overview. It just took me a long time to do, 2,700 word essay, type it all up. It took me a long time to do, so hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something. It was a bit of work to do, but hopefully it pays off. But other than that, it's Undercover News all the way from Down Under, out.
This video is part of the WAY movement, a career path in video sponsored by TGN. To learn more, visit tgn.tv.